Hi, I'm Judi Vitale here with your weekly horoscopes at work for October 8th through 14th, 2012. It is an interesting week. I want to talk a little bit about habits. We're going to have an interesting integration of energies between Saturn and Neptune. Saturn has just moved into Scorpio, and Neptune is at the very earliest degrees of Pisces. So what this means is that it forms a trine or a triangle, or part of a triangle actually. But this energy is supportive. So these two planets are supporting one another. So it's very interesting, especially for those of us in the creative areas, because Neptune, being all about creativity, will benefit from Saturn's structure. And also for those of us who are stuck in a rut, doing the same thing all the time, Neptune will come in and allow that influence over Saturn to give us a more free outlook toward what's going on in our lives. So in our projects, and making us feel like we have a little bit of life and spirituality behind what it is that we're doing. It always makes it more meaningful. So the bad part is that we start off the week on Monday with a void of course moon in Cancer. Lots of emotions flying around. I'm speaking to you at the void of course moon. Unfortunately, I don't like to do these videos at this point in time, but it's sort of unavoidable this week. We have a lot of void of course this week, unlike last week when we did not have so much of it. Now, the bad thing about Monday is that, but the good thing is Tuesday is fabulous. I mean, just absolutely wonderful. We've got the Sun trine Jupiter, which is all about exuberance and wonder and you know, doing things in an enthusiastic way, and also just having that little element of luck come into our lives. So that's going to be great. We also have Venus trine Pluto, which is very sexy. Pluto's desire and obsession combined with Venus's ability to merge with the other makes it a very great time for relationships. So whether you're in a relationship or looking for one, I think that love will be banging your door down. No pun intended. Now, on Wednesday, we will be experiencing in the evening the Saturn trine Neptune. However, it will be in effect this whole week. You will feel it. Now, the other thing about Saturn and Neptune is that it's about chronic conditions. It's about things that stay with us for a long, long time. And this comes from Homburg School Interpretation, for those of you who are savvy about astrology. And although we normally talk about hard aspects, I think there is something to be said about taking advantage of Saturn being trine to Neptune for starting good habits. So start a good habit on Wednesday, whether it's to be more diligent, to be more careful about your personal appearance, whatever it is that you think is going to allow you to get further on in the world, do it on Wednesday. On Thursday, we're going to have a void of course moon sitting there in Leo for most of the day, and at about 3:23 p.m. the moon will go into Virgo, where it stays all the way through Friday. And it will give us the ability to organize and get set and get everything wound up. Like all the big things that were going on, say on Tuesday and Wednesday, now we can kind of deal with them and make them integrated into our life a little bit better. The weekend is interesting. I keep using the word interesting because we have that void of course moon. And when you have the void of course moon, you never know what to expect. What you plan is always going to be different from the way that you visualized it. So we're going to be in that situation all day on Saturday. So whatever your plans are, expect a few little changes to them. But then by the time the moon works its way into Libra on Saturday evening Eastern time at 7:02 p.m., we can anticipate a little bit softer of an atmosphere around us, people being very cooperative. And of course, it's wonderful. Cooperative was the word that I was struggling with. People being more cooperative makes it wonderful for dating and friendship and all the fun things that we associate with Saturday night. So enjoy your week. And if you have any questions, issues, desires to know a little bit more about astrology or your chart, find me at Judi, Judi, at readthestars.com, or go to readthestars.com to get your very own private video reading where I interpret your chart for 5 to 7 minutes, and you just pay me through PayPal. A mere $19.95. Very much worth it, especially if you've got a pressing question or issue going on in your life right now. In the meantime, I wish you again a very good week, and I hope you'll find us on Judi, Judi, at readthestars.com.